what have we here?
This is Hogwarts.
So, we have a set from 7 years ago. It was actually sold as new, but I think that means unopened. Jess is going to build this. I think we missed the boat on Harry Potter, so that's why we're having to get it off Amazon. But, oh yeah, that was great, and it's unopened.
One of them might have burst a bit.
Yes, well, I suppose it's been a while.
Yes.
But no, that's great. Look at that. What have we got? Oh, look at these are sand green. The box was a bit beaten up, wasn't it?
Yes.
But
I suppose whoever owned this might have carried. They might have moved a few times in 7 years.
yes. How's it going?
I think it's done.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a cross section. It does kind of fold up, but not as entirely as like the Simpsons house or something.
Okay.
But it still has a lot of neat things in it, considering it's a whole castle cross section. So I believe this is Dumbledore's office, because they have the sword of Gryffindor and the sorting hat.
Oh, let's have a look at the sorting hat.
Yes, it's got a little face.
And that's the sword of Gryffindor.
Yes. I thought might be the pensieve, and this is a tiny newspaper article that says exclusive mayhem at high security prison, mass breakout from Azkaban, and that is the Daily Prophet.
Oh yes.
And Dumbledore, being a quite good wizard, has lots of potions and a frog. There's a little bat here. I've decided to put Voldemort here, not because he'd necessarily be here at this point in the story, but I wanted him attached to the building.
Pictures.
Oh yes, there's some pictures, and they're a bit wonky because stickers are hard, but Hogwarts is quite wonky, so that's fine. And speaking of wonky,
Wow.
yes, the stairs move, and if you read down there, you see Seeker James Potter. And there's little things just everywhere here. So you've got this. Then also in here, you've got a little thing that says, "You are more powerful than you would ever imagine," with a dragon. Yes. And then we move on to the Great Hall, and I've decided to stick one of the Dementors on top of it, because at some points in the story, I suppose they sort of could have been in a similar position. So you've got this, and you have a feast going on where they have a turkey and a trifle, which is enormous. And there's McGonagall, and there's Flitwick. We've got Hermione, we've got Harry. We've got the banners for Gryffindor and Slytherin. They've left the other two out because this is a cross section, so the other two, I suppose you can imagine, would be here. And going with that theme of having about half the castle, you have two of the common rooms. This is the Gryffindor common room, which has the map that Harry can see people on. It's got Sirius's head in the fire. It's got some little red chairs because that's the color of Gryffindor. And above them, you have owls in the owlery. And then this is quite cool. So this is the first Lego armor I've ever seen, and it goes like that. So you can have things change. You may also notice that there's a large spider here, so that's fun. This is the Slytherin common room, and it's correct that it should be at the bottom because it's in the lower level or the basement, I believe, in the books. You can see they've got snakes. They've got the Quibbler, which is Harry Potter speaks out at last. And then if we move on here, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. This could be a few things, but I've decided to put Harry's broom in it because it was a bit awkward to have him hold. And this, I believe, is the restricted section of the library. You can see it's restricted with handcuffs and a key.
No.
You can, yes. Yes, it's got little books in it, proper books.
Okay.
And then up here we have Filch and his cat, Mrs. Norris. And there's a rat or a mouse. And he's got a key because he likes to keep children out. There's another Dementor, and I think this is the Astronomy Tower because there's some astronomy equipment. Now I'm going to show you the other side. The outside is also very nice looking.
Yeah.
For instance, this is a slanted roof, which it's quite tricky how they did that, but it does have that properly slanted sort of church roof kind of look to it. And this is not a sticker. This is actually a piece that they've produced that is the seal of Hogwarts.
That looks amazing.
We've got some. And this also was a bit of a churchy feel. You've got some stained glass. And you've got these little axes. And also, they give you an invisibility cloak, which is shiny and visible, but it's still cool. Yes.
That is great. And how do you feel about it? Did you enjoy it?
I did, yes. I wish that they would just make all this stuff again so that it wouldn't cost quite as much as it does now. This is a 7-year-old Lego set, which means that it probably costs about 3 or 4 times what it did at the time. So, but I think it was well worth getting though, because I like Harry Potter probably more than any of the things that they've done in Lego up to this point. So, yeah, so this was very good. I like having all the minifigures to all of the characters. And I'm thinking we might have to do something with the first Doctor, because this fella that played Filch also played William Hartnell in the TV movie biopic. So we shall see. We might have to get another Filch.
Yes.
Give him different hair. So, yeah, so that was Hogwarts.